has a reason. Baby, let it come to you.
Guys, it is Casey with Accidental Homeschoolers. If you are new to my channel, I am a homeschooling mom of 2. I am a former teacher, and I also was an aerospace educator for many years. I have a bachelor's in education and my master's is in aeronautical science, but my specialization was in space. I also have a pilot's license, and I have taught a lot of teacher workshops over the years. So I wanted to share a lot of my knowledge with the homeschool community, things that I used to do in the classroom, things I used to teach at teacher workshops so other teachers could use it in their classroom. I want to share it with you guys. So today we're going to do a lesson where I am going to teach my son how to make stomp rockets. Now it is super fun for the whole entire family. I guarantee you will love it. I think it would be great if you had to teach a lesson at a co-op, because the way that it's set up, you could do it with lots of kids. I used to do it with a classroom full of kids. So we are gonna make stomp rockets. So this is gonna be a new series that I'm gonna call Classes with Casey. And I'm just gonna share stuff with you. These should be videos that you can watch yourself and you can learn from. You can also watch them with your kids. So today we are going to be making simple and easy rockets. This doesn't require crazy building and glue and rocket engines and a lot of space. All you're gonna need to make your stomp rockets are either some white printer paper. You could use this if you wanted. You can also use construction paper. I really wouldn't recommend cardstock, but you could use lots of construction paper. So you're going to need some tape to build your rockets, and that's all you're gonna need. They're super easy. Now, there's gonna require a little work on your part, mom and dads, because you're gonna need to build a launcher. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna need some PVC pipe. And down below, I will write out the specs, how long each length is, the type of PVC pipe that you need, but once you have it, you have it. So first, in making your lovely Stomp Rocket Launcher, you're going to need 4 different sizes of PVC. You're going to need 1 long piece, and then you're going to need 3 pieces that are all similar in size, but you're also going to need the caps to go at the end. You're also going to need one of these, and one of these. You're also going to need a few 2-liter bottles. If you don't drink soda, go buy some that are super cheap, dump it out, but you're really going to want these. So I will show you in a little bit what it looks like laying on the ground, but you're gonna put your longer piece in the back, your 3 pieces that are all the same size, your 4-way connect, and then the curved piece. So when you are launching this, and I'll just go ahead and explain this now. You're gonna put your stomp rocket on the end, and then on the very long end, you gotta take the lid off. You don't need the lids on your 2-liter bottles. Then you're gonna put your 2-liter bottle on the end, and you're gonna set it on the ground. So today, I'm gonna be doing this lesson with my son, and we're going to do the design and the build phase because our weather is really bad today. There is so much wind and it is very cold. I would not recommend launching in high wind because your rocket is made out of paper. The wind is going to carry it whichever direction it is going. So I recommend a very calm day. Now the way I used to do this in my classroom is I would just give the kids basic instructions on how to build it. All it needs is a body, fins, and a nose cone. but I didn't give them specifics on how big, how skinny, how tall your nose cone needs to be. In their design phase and their build phase, they're just gonna go at it the first time. Then you're gonna go and launch. Now when they start watching, whose goes the farthest? One thing I need to say with Stomp rockets, it's not about, you could redesign this launcher if you wanted to be able to do it, but the idea is that we want them to go far. We don't want them to go the highest because you can't really easily measure how high it goes. Plus it's made out of paper. So the idea is that it's gonna launch really far. After they build it and they launch it and they watch each other's, they decide who's went the farthest. Why did theirs go the farthest? So then we would go back to the classroom, maybe the same day or a different day, and we would start over and redesign and rebuild and then launch again. And usually the second time, they've created something even better than they did the first time. This makes for an amazing STEAM project. And if you don't know what STEAM is, it used to be called STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. It is now Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. But this helps them to start thinking and learning. But it's very simple and it is a lot of fun. All right, so the design portion, have them sit down and think about, okay, what am I gonna do? Have them decide that and then start building. Oh, by the way, welcome to my classroom in my house. I teach from this classroom 5 days a week online. So I thought, what better place to teach you how to do Stomp rockets than in my classroom. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna give each one of your children or child one of the PVC pipes. Now this is 1/2 inch PVC. You're gonna have them take one piece of construction paper. Because your rocket is going to fit over the PVC pipe, you're gonna need to use it to kind of measure, in a sense, the width of your Stomp rocket. You're gonna roll it on and get it as even as possible. Once you've done that, tape down the sides. This is the fun part. You're gonna tape down the side all the way down, just to make sure that no air can escape. You want the max amount of the air from your Stomp to be able to launch it. If it's too loose, you're gonna lose some of that. You need that power. All right, so now that you have made the body of your rocket, if you have many students, many kids, I would have them write their name on it immediately, especially if they're all doing the same color. You can have them at the end color on it, design it. You can name your rocket. You could do a lot of things. I just wouldn't put anything extra other than what you need for it to fly, because it could affect the aerodynamics. After you've made your body, next you're gonna need at least a 1/2 sheet of paper to make your nose cone and your fins. So to make a nose cone, you need to cut out a circle. It doesn't have to be very big. If you want it to be perfect, find something round, set it on it and trace it around. Now you need to cut halfway across your circle and create a radius. Kind of like a little mini Pac-Man, if that makes it easier to understand. Then you're gonna fold one side over the other and just keep twisting until you get the amount you want. It's almost like a little hat. So once you've gotten what you need, you're gonna tape it down. Then tape it onto the top of your rocket. Do a really good job taping it. I wouldn't over tape it so that your nose of your rocket is so heavy that it's going to affect the aerodynamics, but enough that it's not going to blow off the top when you launch it, or not be able to get enough power to be able to launch. Now, this is also going to be a trial and error phase for you too, parents, because you may find that what you thought was correct was not. So once you've attached your nose cone, then you need to make the fins for your rocket. Now, remember, these need to be in the shape of a triangle. And if you have little ones that you're also going to do this with and you have to help them design, you can talk about things like a cylinder and triangles. Couldn't find it. A cone. So this adds on to the math part of STEAM. So for your fins, my suggestion is to tape on one side. You're going to tape it down on one side, flip it over, put another piece, this is hard to show. I should be able to do this when I show my son. Flip it over, put it on the other side, so that it is attached on both sides. Okay? You need at least 3. I will give you that. If you want to do 2, or you want to do 4 or 5 or 6, and you just want to see what happens, this is a great time to learn a lot of things with your kids. So what I am going to have my son do, because we can't launch today, I'm going to have him make several different rockets with different designs, and then we'll talk about, once we launch, we'll talk about which one worked the best. I also would suggest when you go to launch, you are going to need to take your paper, tape, and scissors with you, especially if you have to leave your home, because you may have to fix something as you're launching or after you launch, or you realize you didn't tape your nose cone on good enough and it blows off, and if you don't have it, then you're kind of out of luck. So that is how you make your Stomp rockets. So let's go teach my son. So I am now going to teach Michael how to make Stomp rockets. He has never seen this. He has never done this. So this is going to be an interesting experiment. All right, so he's picked his 2 colors. You really want white?
Yeah.
You want black and white? He wants black and white. All right, so I need you to decide which color is going to be the body of your rocket.
White.
Okay, no, you don't need scissors. The idea is that it's going to fit over a portion and it's going to launch. So your rocket is not going to go up because it's made of paper. We're going to design it so that it launches the farthest. Okay? We want it to go the distance. So it needs to fit on the end of the launcher. So I need you to roll this on. You don't want it to be too loose like this, and you don't want it to be so tight you can't get it off, okay? Because getting it onto the launcher will become a major problem. So I want you to roll it on and try to keep the sides even. There we go. Good job. That's good enough. All right, so now we have to make the nose cone. Why do you think it needs a nose cone?
Aerodynamics.
Also, if it's launching and you're using pressure that is coming from basically air pressure that's coming through the pipe, what if it didn't have a nose cone? Would it come off and launch? No, so you need it to help trap the air and use it to launch. All right, so you need to cut out a circle. It only needs to be roughly about this big. today is launch day. Yesterday it was way too windy to launch. Today there's still a little bit of wind, but we're gonna go ahead anyway. So I have set up our launcher. Michael has 4 different types of rockets that he's gonna try out, and we're gonna launch them and see how it goes. Whoa! No, leave it. Good job. Now you gotta blow it back up. So take it off, blow it back up. More. Good. Put it back on. And do your next one. And then we'll decide. So he's gonna launch all of them. Hold on. He's gonna launch all of them, and we're gonna see which one went the farthest and which design was the best. 2, 1.
Left off.
Oh wow, way better. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off!
That one pulled to the left. All right. Now it's my turn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition!
Whoa.
1. Ignition!
Who do you think won?
Definitely you.
Who do you think won?
I think you won.
Well, I don't think necessarily my designs were that much better. I think I just weigh more, which gives it more power.
Yeah.
But did you have one that went the farthest? Or
Yeah.
went farther? Hold on.
Yeah, it was rocket. It was Saturn.
Well, let's
One.
go see.
So here is rocket.
So he's got 4 right here. So the one that was the closest, let me see.
Rocket number 2.
So this design, because it had 2, did not go as far. So next one.
My design was for the fins to go like this, like an airplane, to help keep it into the air.
Cool.
Number 4, USA, Saturn
So
4.
this one had 3 different ones. So it was launched this way, more like an airplane. It went up, but it didn't go as far. So next one.
Yeah. This one is Saturn 3.
So this one has 4, and he launched it this way. And it was 3rd farthest. Next.
Is mine.
And then, poor Kennedy. All right, we're almost done. So this one had just 3 regular fins, and that design went the farthest.
Yep.
So now we're gonna look at mine. His ended there. Mine are over here. So the one that went the least farthest had a very pointy nose cone and 3 very small fins. I'm pretty sure it went farther because I'm heavier than him, so I had more launching power. Then the last one, the one that went really far, so it is right here, and his farthest one is over there. So better design, a little more power. And it was this one. It just has 3 fins. Now my nose cone is smushed from landing. But overall, there are many more designs, but it was a lot of fun. And you can keep launching as long as your water bottles will keep inflating. Just keep launching. Make adjustments. So now we're gonna collect them and we're gonna try some different water bottles to see if those will work as well. So now we're gonna try some smart water bottles because more people are probably buying these. They probably have access to these. If you don't drink soda, then it may be a chore for you to go get soda bottles. But anyway, we're gonna see if these work.
T-minus
Hold on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition!
Whoa! That actually went farther. Or he's just getting better. All right, blow it up and do another one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition!
Whoa, that one went farther. Good job.
Touchdown!
I'm starting to think it might be easier for him to use smart water bottles because of the way that it's designed and his weight. Now it's my turn. I'm curious to see if this works better for me or if it works better for him. Count down.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition!
Whoa. Okay, I still win. But for me and my weight being heavier than him, it was about the same, but I have to say he got more out of the smart water bottle. So now I'm really curious to see if these really thin water bottles will have a decent launch. I'm pretty sure I can predict that they're gonna have like one launch in them, maybe two, but it'll be interesting to see if these work because most people have these as well. Now he's gonna launch all four using the really cheap thin bottle.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition!
Whoa.
Whoa. The wind might have helped.
So the wind really picked up at that moment and we're launching with the wind. If you're a pilot, you know you want to take off into the wind, but that doesn't work with paper. So I think that helped. Blow it up and see if it will reinflate really well. Let's find out. Yeah.
Let me just put it in the rocket.
Let's see the next one.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition!
That one has two fins. All right.
Do you want to launch a rocket?
Say hi. Hi. Good job.
Hi.
Hi. So far, this has been a really great day. It's sunny, it's nice. I would suggest this activity as a summer activity for your whole family. You could spend a lot of time out here, but if you have multiple kids, I would suggest getting every bottle that you can because we've been out here for over an hour. He has 4 rockets, I had 2, so he's launching all 6, and I think we're gonna be here a while. So bring all the bottles that you can. What? What did you say? You think it's fun too? Yay! So, Michael, which bottle do you think worked the best? Or were they all pretty good?
I think they were all pretty good, but I think the one that did the best was these Pure Life ones. Even though I
think for him being smaller, I think that works the best. So we learned something today. So when you try this, try several different bottles and then comment down below and tell me which one worked the best for you. So thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed learning about Stomp rockets, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it is Casey.